You are now tuned into 91.7 FM, A Moment with Purple, baby. You know how we do every Friday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. You got it? From 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. And right now we got a great legend. You're actually a legend in the city of Philadelphia. I don't know if you knew. A lot of people, don't really count themselves as, a great... But we have DJ Aktive, celebrity DJ to all the stars in the building. Isn't that right, DJ Aktive?
I'm here.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Now, this is what I want. Ladies, if you're tuned in, DJ Aktive was nominated as one of the sexiest singles in Philly in the Daily News. Sexy, baby. How did you feel about that nomination, Aktive?
The nomination, how I felt about it, I thought that was cool. I mean, I didn't think I was supposed to be one of the sexy singles. But
you're right.
They called me and was like, yo, would you like to be in the, the paper or whatever? I said, yeah, no problem.
Okay.
I was like, I wasn't expecting no sexy singles, so I just ran with it, I guess. So
I think that Kendra G was nominated for one of the sexy singles. Was she in the same thing as you were? Okay, so Purple, because see, I don't hate. I spread love across the stations. You know what I'm saying? Early enough. So wait, now I know you as DJ Aktive, celebrity DJ, but tell us, what celebrities have you DJed for, and why are you considered the celebrity DJ?
Okay.
Bring the mic down just a little bit. No homo on you.
A couple artists I've spun with. I started off with Music Soul Child back in like 2000. Working with him for like 5 years, and then actually Jay Irvin, Dr. J's son, he had these basketball games down at Parkside, and they sent me down there or whatever. So they hooked me up. Jay Irvin, Mike McGarth, J Hips. I got shout out everybody together.
Everybody together.
Carter Hagens and all that.
No attitude.
Don't want no problem.
You was on the radio and you ain't show me up.
Right. Cosmic Cavs. Sorry, exactly.
Even though he hates on me sometimes, but I love him.
Alright, cool. So they see me, down at the J Irvin games, and they gave me a phone call. It was like, hey, would you like to go out with this artist named Music? So I'm like, well, what I'm gonna be doing, because he's an R&B artist or whatever. So they like, we need you to do like scratches and stuff. We're gonna try to make something new as far as a DJ, hip hop DJ with a R&B artist or whatever. So that went through. That was a blessing right there. Did that for 5 years.
Right, 5 whole years. Music, you had a nice little run there, buddy. Soul Child.
Right. And then I got down with Khalees, so I started working with her. So
milkshake took to the yard. I remember her milkshaking it. She had everybody just mad. Everybody's kids were trying to shake their milkshake and splash on their face. For real, Khalees?
You're right.
Like, we love you.
Shout out to Khalees. What up? Khalees. Then after Khalees, Nas, of course, because they was married, so I got down with Nas and whatever.
So you came in during that time?
Absolutely, right. So when they was married and all that.
So did they fight and argue a lot then? I don't know if you're alled to talk about it.
I don't know.
You're not confidentiality agreement. All right, this is.
They was good though. They was good, but I can't talk about
around that time. This is not DJ Aktive. This is Purple Queen. Here go Nas and Khalees. You better not be looking at her ass no more. I ain't playing with you, Nas. All of your conscious raps. You know how it was, Khalees, because Nas is foreign. So you went from Nas and then what?
Yeah, from Nas and then Kanye? From Nas and then then it was like Marsha Ambrosius flow shit, whatever. And then Kanye came in. Shout out to Adam Blackstone who plugged me in with Kanye.
Adam, how's he doing?
He's good. He's out actually with Janet Jackson and Eminem, so he's been controlling like the whole music industry as far as music directing. So
right. A lot of people don't know how serious like Philly musicians are throughout this music industry. Generally, at the head of every major act, there's a Philly person either on the drums, the MD, the DJ. Like, it's really that serious.
Absolutely.
Early and often. So how was it working with Kanye?
It was amazing. I did him for 2 years. Did the Glow in the Dark tour. The 808 Heartbreaks did that tour. It was good. Yeah. He's very talented, and he's very serious about his his music, and he goes hard. So it was how am I say this? It was interesting because sometimes he get a little hot, get upset.
He get a little diva-ish.
He get a little hot if it ain't all the way he wanted to be. So.
Hey,
shout out
Kanye,
to Ye, the whole
baby.
good music. What up?
So were you with Kanye when he was with Amber?
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely. Did she come to all the shows?
She came to a lot of shows.
She was there.
She was definitely at a lot of shows. South by Southwest, she was there. 2009, and she was definitely in the house.
So did you hear that she's trying to put together an album now?
No, I didn't hear that.
You might want to get on it. I don't know what it's going to be, but is she talented? Has she ever sang around?
I've never seen her sing. I just know her from doing like parties and being with him, basically. So.
Listen, ladies. I mean, unfortunately, it's true. If you bang the right guy, you can have a future forever. Seems as if.
It's rough. Yeah.
Let that not be your aspirations. But if you bang the right dude, next thing you know, you're an artist.
Right.
It's that easy. So, I don't personally know Amber Rose. I know, we mix and mingle in the same circles, in the celebrity Philly industry world.
Absolutely.
Which the Philly industry, quote, if you see I use my quotes, there's not really a Philly industry.
Right. I mean, a little bit,
But what I mean is, there's Philly, successful people in Philly, but none of them are really here in Philly.
Right. They're definitely moving around.
The New York industry is New York. You go to New York, you want to go to a party, you want to see all the New York industry people there.
Right. Yep.
So you can go from party to party and hit a celeb here, New York celeb here.
Yeah.
So it's an industry in New York. Here in Philly, you throw the dice, roll the dice, and you might catch Marsha.
Catch somebody in
you might catch Black Thought.
Right.
But then who else?
Right.
Name one.
You got Meek. Shout out to Meek.
Okay, Meek.
Meek definitely still love
You might, you might see Meek in the club. I'm saying, so Philly right now has a fake industry, although we're trying to build it to be real. Watch her ready for that. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of haters in the Philly clique, and it's so big, but it's so small. So if we learn, I go on my gambit, shots, yeah. For all the people like the Music Soul Child and the Jill Scotts, and the Eves, and even the Marshas, I feel like all those artists who are hitting now can't just be for self. Because it runs out real quick.
It definitely runs out.
Who did you bring up? See, because look, if I was, we're not going to use Marsha. What's that? Eve. If I was Eve, right, and I had Hot Chop, let's just say,
right.
And my Eve career is now fizzled, but now I got Hot Chop. And I can always live through Hot Chop. Now through Hot Chop, she pull in the next one, and
she brings somebody up.
Going.
Keep the generation
Keep it going. So there should always be a hot female rapper from Philly that's popping right now because we made sure it's so.
Who is a hot female from Philly right now, currently?
Just Hot Chop. That's the only person I'm rapping.
Okay.
Hot Chop.
Hot Chop.
We're going to play her later.
Salute.
Yeah, you're going to know it. Yeah. Right, I don't support no other female rapper right now in Philly because they're not really putting out their work. Because if there was, you would know about them. You see what I'm saying?
True. I mean, shout out to Miss Jade and everybody. They they take time, man. Salute.
Right. Exactly. Maybe when she was on, if she would have brought in another chick right behind her with her, that movement would always be there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping maybe, with Marsha, she'll bring in somebody else who, when Marsha, because everybody has that pause. You got to work on your next project, do a sophomore album.
Somebody's going to come in.
Right. While that's going on, be the birth of that next artist, because guess what? That's a residual check for you.
Right.
Not just your project. Now you got her project. You got to think mogul status. These Philly artists and these cliques, they only think about themselves. And when they burn out and they done, it's a wrap for Philly.
That's why I say that everybody in Philly, you definitely got to move around. You can't just be in Philly. You got to be in LA, New York, Miami, DC. You got to be to the certain spots where, where it's popping at the stay in the week.
Unfortunately, because guess what? If you was in New York, you could stay in New York.
Absolutely.
You could be popping in New York and be popping around the world. So we need to create that element here in Philly, and DJ Active is going to help us do it.
I'm going to try my best.
I mean, probably to young Chris and, my whole squad,
Shout out to Chris.
Early and often.
Petey Crack.
Petey Crack, exactly. But, it got to be that. People got to want that. And if they want that, we'll get that. Would you agree?
I agree.
What projects are you working on right now?
We just dropped the Crack Files 4. Petey Crack Files, me and my man DJ Ant Live.
I love Ant Live.
That's my partner.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We just put that out last week, so it's doing good numbers.
Okay, last week. Okay. That pip.com and all that good stuff.
And I'm about to drop this mixtape with Tyga. I'm currently working with him, spinning for him now. Tyga Young Money.
Okay.
And we about to drop this mixtape, Best of Tyga. We're gonna drop that on Christmas Eve. So look out for that, hosted by him.
What other DJ is popping like that in Philly? Like you're following in footsteps. Would you say you're following in footsteps of Drama, or you and Drama on the same?
Drama's my boy. That's my man. I kind of grew up with Drama. As far as who I look up to is DJ Cash Money, DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Especially on the art tip, scratching and getting the DJ battles and stuff like that.
Right.
But then also I do like Drama, and I can say I look up to him a little bit on the mixtape tip. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to get into just another song or two. Then we're going to come back to some music, and then we have a special caller on the line. Who is it?
Curtains for your sofa. I done told you I don't want ya. I ain't stupid. I'm no fool, boy. It's a stupid.
Good job. DJ Active is a professional editor, baby. All the way live.
Think back again now. I must be dumb. Ooh, boy, you know it is stupid. Boy, you know it be dumb. No, I really not foolish. Boy, I ain't no good. I ain't dumb. I ain't dumb.
So you did all the scratching and mixing on Marsha's new mixtape, is that right?
Yeah, yup. We did that in the studio.
And that moment, was it a trip to Paris? What is it called?
Yeah. Trip to Paris.
Trip to
That
Paris.
joint we did. Marsha did a remix of the Paris joint with Kanye and Jay-Z. She did a remake of it, a little freestyle.
Yeah, that goes to
It's the influence.
yeah. All right, that's what's up. So we're gonna call up Marsha on the phone.
Let's definitely get her
And
on the phone
we're going to talk to Miss Ambrosius. Now, if you have any questions, I'm so sorry. 215-895-5917. Right now, I'm going to turn down the music real low because we have a very special guest on the phone who is checking in with us today.
Hi, this is Marsha Ambrosius.
Woo! We love you, Marsha. How are you, loving?
I'm good. I love you guys too. And I'm in the studio right now working on the next album.
We heard. So everybody listen, Marsha Ambrosius has a real job. Like, we got 9 to 5s and everybody. Her job is to be in the studio making them crazy hits. You know what I'm saying? So tell me.
It is, and we are. So I'm very, very excited.
Yes.
So what, do you have an idea what the new name of the album is going to be?
Oh, I have the whole thing together. I'm not going to tell you that. That's it.
Oh, dang. See? Well, listen, it's so funny because I got a chance to see you perform at when it was 100.3 The Beats. They were over Sigma Sound. Remember you did that performance?
Right, yeah.
And it was so lovely. But I tell all my fans here, we got to see the real Marsha. We got to hear your European potty mouth.
I can't help it. Sometimes, it's really just the emphasis. And I guess when you curse, or when I curse, it just breaks down a barrier with people. Like, at the end of the day, I'm a human being. I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to get angry. And sometimes I curse, just like everyone else. And I think that's why people emotionally connect to the music that I make, because I'm being completely honest.
I 100% agree. I love your potty mouth. I love the curse words with the accent. The way you curse with the accent, like, it's just genuine. It's beautiful, I personally think that Kanye West should have put you on the 5 o'clock in the morning song. How you feel about that?
I was just working. I know his songs that, that I could be on a million things, but I don't do a million things. And I think when I make noise or when I am a part of something, it is heard. So I'm pretty strategic about the features that I am on, the collaborations that I am a part of, and everything in due time. I love working, and if one day, I'm on something, I'm just on something.
That is beautiful. We love that. Now tell me this. Have you ever met Adele? Was it Adele? Is that her name? Adele. In your travels in music, because I think that a lot of her greatness or her hype currently, not taking anything away from her at all, is her accent. So have you ever worked in that lane with her? Have you ever met her?
No, not at all. It's like saying, I guess Britain is very much smaller than America, but it's like someone saying in America, yo, that John, Michelle from America?
Like, I don't know everybody in Europe.
I've never met Adele. I think she's absolutely dope. We did go to the same school, but I'm a lot older than her, so she went a lot later than I did. But we never corresponded, so I was already embarking upon my songwriting and producing career over here in the States when, she was just starting out. So, yeah, one day we might collab.
Who knows? Exactly. Well, guess what? I'll support that as well. We'll play every record you ever put out as long as it's clean, because, unfortunately, this is FM, doll,